Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for the 17th through to the 23rd of August 2026. And as always, it's going to be general, so take the bits that resonate and leave the rest for someone else. Let's welcome in the Archangels, Ascendant Masters, light beings, our higher selves, any other animal, ancestral or dragon guides that you feel resonant with, Sagittarius. Let's have a look here. Five of Swords, the Fool, Seven of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. There could be something here, Sagittarius, that you've chosen to walk away from. And, you know, maybe there's a drama that's gone on or an argument. And I think, you know, in some ways, maybe you're kind of washing your hands of the whole thing here. Or maybe you're just kind of saying, you know, I'm going to take some time out. You know, this is something recently. Let's have a look at the underlying theme as well. King of Cups. Yeah, I think you're feeling pretty centered. You also have an idea of what, you know, what your happiness, fulfillment, and contentment looks like here. You've got the Nine of Cups and the King of Cups here. Water energy. So there's obviously some emotional component to this argument or this whatever that's gone on here. And you know, Fall is a high frequency energy too. So it could just be that maybe you are just surrendering into your higher self or higher frequency version of yourself, and you're kind of just letting the other low frequency aspects dissolve. Because I think what you are, you know, Seven of Cups here, I think you are looking to expand your horizons and to move into creating something that is going to, you know, serve you in the long term. And yeah. You're probably looking at some different projects that you could be involved in. You also have, moving forward, Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. Wow. Ace of Fire, Ace of Earth. So your passion, your desire, your will, and your physical body, your ability to do things. So you are going to be activating your will and your practical skills, I think, moving forward here, Sagittarius. It could also be talking about a potential change of job, change of living location, or a change of health and well-being regime, or change of lifestyle. Definitely had the feeling at the start of the reading that you've just kind of either walked away from something or just disengaged from something. Some sort of drama that's gone on there. Either it's an inner drama that you've realised, you've gone, oh, okay, I've been telling myself this sort of stuff, and you know, now you can see it and you're letting it go. Or it could be that there's some things going on around you with other people that are, you know, that you're not wanting to really be a part of. And here you are, King of Cups, sort of finding your centre despite all the other stuff that's going on around you. And yeah, there could be potentially, you know, some distractions or options open to you. I mean, maybe you're feeling a little uncertain about exactly where it is that you're headed, but I think you are very optimistic and feeling into your potential here, your passion and your ability to do things, and probably the skills that you already have. So maybe you're going to be using your skills in a new way. And yeah, there's a little bit of this idea of Seven of Swords of letting some things go here, letting these Five of Swords just lay where they are, okay, metaphorically speaking, leaving that drama and picking up whatever it is that you need, the learnings or the takeaways from that situation, from that experience. And there's some inner reflection or some decisions and thinking around that that you're probably doing quietly by yourself. But I think that you've made this decision to pull away from something so that you can acquire a better balance, because I think whatever this was, this drama, maybe it was throwing you off balance repeatedly, to the point where you kind of just, maybe you've had enough of it and you're wanting something new, okay? Now that could be a different situation for different people, obviously. Different levels of intensity there as well. It might be just a small thing in your life that's kind of, okay, it's not working, I'm just going to not do that. Or it could be something, you know, maybe a little bit more major. You know, maybe it's a work situation that you completely jack off, okay, or a connection with someone possibly. Ace of Wands again here, and the Nine of Swords. This is also a lot of passion and energy coming through. Maybe there's something about this connection that's been draining your energy, and I feel like energetically your energy is going to be picking up here. And I think there's a whole new level of energy that you're going to experience once you can feel more balanced, and that this other energy, whatever it is not present in your face so much, throwing you off. And, you know, I think because it's probably caused a bit of this Nine of Swords here, okay? And what you may not be aware of is that it's going to morph into this Ace of Wands here. Because sometimes negative experiences can be thrown into stark relief compared to something else that's really good that's come along, okay? And I feel like, Sagittarius, there's something really awesome for you in the wings here. Given that Ace of Wands, it's a new lease of vitality, energy, possibly creativity. There could be something that you are really like wanting to get stuck into with creative, you know, spiritual even as well. But something that you are passionate about, that you are feeling, you know, quite driven and inspired to do, okay? The Four of Wands, yeah. So that's celebration. Knight of Wands, yeah, moving forward, and the Lovers. Wow, this is really nice, because I think what Spirit's saying here is that, yeah, whatever this decision was, Sagittarius, that you had to kind of pull away from something, it's really Spirit saying, you know, job well done, and enjoy the higher frequencies. If you need to move into those and celebrate something, then do so. The Knight of Wands is the Knight of Fire, so moving forwards with passion here. This is a Black Panther as well. So, you know, feline or Lyran Syrian, you know, star beings, you may feel resonant with them. So that could be something, an energy you like to call on as well for assistance. And the Lovers. So this is like, you know, peace, harmony, balance, unconditional love, you know, a sense of community, compassion and caring coming in also for you, Sagittarius. Which is really nice. Also talks about higher self. So, you know, maybe Spirit's saying there that, you know, you've had to make this decision really so that you can align with your higher self, is sort of what this is looking like. And the King of Cups is certainly emphasizing that. This is like a higher self energy. Could also be talking about a supportive person around you that's helping you. But it could also be talking about an inner part of you, okay? That are masterful, mastering your emotions here. Let's have a look at the Mystic Fairy Tarot. We have the Six of Wands, so success. So that is a nice energy as you're going through this transition, releasing something, moving into a greater sense of balance. Excuse me. Ace of Wands. 3 times in your reading, Sagittarius. You are a fire sign. This is the Ace of Fire. So there is something new, creative-wise, or passion, spiritual, something that's really going to inspire you here. Ace of Wands 3 times in your reading. That's some kind of confirmation, isn't it? If there's something you're feeling inspired to do at the, you know, at this time, then your intuition is on track. Wow, awakening or the call, yeah. Okay, the Call and the Fool in the reading is suggesting that there's a new journey on the horizon. If you haven't already started this new journey, maybe it's going to feel like an inward journey for a while, but maybe it will take other turns and other ways of manifesting itself for you, Sagittarius, as you weave and, you know, do the dance, I suppose, of the journey and of the awakening, of awakening your inner calling there. We'll look at the bottom of this deck, and beautiful, yeah, creative, collaborative energy, 3 of Pentacles. So whatever this 5 of Swords was, okay, if this was not really your cup of tea, if you did your best here, there was just too many arguments, too much low vibe, too many dramas that dragging you down energetically, physically, emotionally, mentally, you know, whatever it was, there's this beautiful 3 of Pentacles on the horizon. So new energies coming in, collaborative and really positive, possibly community, or working with a small group or in a business. The Lovers again, so Lovers twice in your reading, could definitely suggest that maybe you're going to meet a special someone, okay? Or it's talking about, or it could be also talking about as well as that, okay? It could be talking about the upgrade of the understanding that you have had about a situation, how it has been affecting you, and how you are really feeling like you're wanting to create more balance now. The Lovers, you know, in the Rider-Waite, it has that higher self angel. So sometimes it's about tuning into the unconditional love of your own higher self. Okay, Sagittarius. So I think you may be, literally your higher self may be sending unconditional love to you at this time, which is really nice because, you know, we can always use the support of that beautiful, loving energy. 5 of Cups. Yeah, I think, you know, with the 5 of Swords, the 5s are challenges, and I feel like emotionally there's been something going on there, Sagittarius, where you've been emotionally drained by something. But you are, you know, in the process of turning around, looking at this other cup here that has got full of goodies and, you know, full of all the good stuff that you're going to be partaking of soon, given that you also have, you know, this beautiful 4 of Fire here. You know, it looks like a birthday cake. So, you know, maybe there's a party that's going to be happening soon. Yeah. 2 of Wands. Yeah, there's a new path, I think. There's all these aces here, Sagittarius. So something new is coming on board. Not to mention, also to mention that the Fool is here. So the start of something, the start of a journey. And here you are looking, you are thinking very intently and probably, you know, having very positive, inspired feelings about what it is that you're going to be doing, which is awesome. The King of Cups, again in your reading. Just lately, the readings have been like confirming, the reading has been confirming the reading, is what I was going to say, which is weird. But if we have 2 or 3 of the same cards come up in the reading, it's sort of like, yep, you know, these need to be either emphasized or looked at again. We have the King of Cups here. So we did mention that for you, Sagittarius, pulling into your center and rising above the drama, the confusion or the stress or whatever that was. I feel like you are in this energy at the moment, or that you soon will be, or that you're starting to feel it and you're going to feel it more as time moves forward, okay? Yeah. So that is the beautiful King of Cups. Yeah, it can also be talking about mutable water energy. So it might be that if you are wanting to do something artistic, and that's just another little thing to drop in there, is that it may be beneficial for you at this time to engage in some creative flow with something, okay? Go into a meditative space, take some time for yourself and just engage creatively, maybe meditation using music, you know, having a bath, whatever it is that you do to just get into flow, being out in nature, doing any sort of art form or craft that you really enjoy. Sometimes that can really help us to make transitions if we're letting something go to move into a new energy. So there we have it, Sagittarius. I think we'll wrap it up there, but you have quite a bit of fire in your reading. There's a lot of, you know, 3 aces of wands. So let's just pull those up again. I really like this light seers one. It's literally like your consciousness is expanding, okay? A lot of fire, transformation, and positive energy, positive frequencies coming in too. You know, given that we've just had the Lion's Gate and there's a few other things happening with the Sun conjunct Jupiter in Leo as well, and there's some other thing, you know, that's coming up soon as well. So yeah, there's a whole lot of high frequencies coming in, and yeah, there we have it. Hope that's been helpful. Look forward to your next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, a fantastic week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.